Hello, this is Ron Clymer at Clymer School of Real Estate in Orlando, Florida. And once again, I'm not here to talk to you about the Florida real estate exam. What I'm here to talk to you about, and this is the third in the series where I've been talking about Napoleon Hill's Principles of Success. And if you haven't read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, you need to get this book. Now, Napoleon Hill, he talks about different things, different principles of success. But his third principle of success is the principle of faith. And I'd like to say to all of y'all that you need to have faith. Now, let me define what I mean when I say faith, because you need to have faith and you need to realize that you can apply the faith that you have to solve whatever problems you have. Now, faith, this is not a passive thing. This is an active thing. Now, you got to believe in some sort of supreme being. I just can hardly believe that there's anybody in the world today that thinks all of this happened just out of nowhere. That doesn't make any sense. All of nature is in order. The sun always comes up in the east, and it always goes down in the west. That's just the way it happens. And there has to be some sort of supreme intelligence that put this together. You know, think about something as simple as your wristwatch. You know, if you got a wristwatch, what if I just took this wristwatch and just tore it all to pieces? And I put it in a basket, and I said, I'm just going to shake this basket till this falls back together and we'll tell time. I could shake that basket forever and it would not happen. There has to be some intelligence that puts it together. And you have to, at least that just makes sense to me. Now, here's the deal. You can condition your mind for faith. And you can do this because I believe that we have a subconscious mind. And I believe that your subconscious mind is the gateway between your conscious mind and whatever else is out there, and which I personally believe is God, and I believe He looks out for us. You can believe something else, and that's okay, but I believe that God always works through man. I don't think a bolt of lightning comes down and solves your problem very often, maybe once in a while, but most of the time, I think this works through man. Now, what if you made up your mind about what you want? You know, one of the problems a lot of people have is they don't know what they want. Well, once you decide what you want, then you need to start praying for what you want. And if you pray for what you want, and you're going to get what you want. Now, by the way, maybe you don't believe in prayer. Well, that's okay. What if you meditate for what you want? And you know, a lot of people, by the way, if you're not meditating, you need to be meditating. Now, if you don't have time to meditate, let me tell you what to do. Set your clock 30 minutes earlier and get up and meditate. And that seems simple enough to me. But what happens is silent meditation, just you meditating, it speeds up everything. And you could call this prayer, but you have to meditate with faith. You have to pray with faith. You can't be like the guy I heard about out in Colorado skiing, and he skied off the edge of the mountain. He skis off the edge of the mountain, and just as he's going over, he grabs this little pine tree. The little pine tree turns upside down, and he is literally hanging on. It's 1,000 feet down. Well, this is a time when a lot of people start to pray. And he started to pray. He said, God, please help me. He's hanging on to the little pine tree. God, please help me. All of a sudden, the clouds parted. A beam of sunbeam shines right down on him. And the voice says, let go. And he says, God, is that you? And the voice says, yes, let go of the tree. And he said, is anybody else up there? You got to have faith, folks. Because here's what I believe. If you get up and start meditating, well, if you meditate that I want to earn X amount of dollars a year, if you meditate on that, ideas are going to start to come into your head, especially if you're meditating, because that's when ideas come into your head. They don't come into your head when you're frantic. They don't come in your head when you're locked in gridlock traffic. Ideas come along when you're looking for them. You know, a lot of times the emergencies of life bring us to a little bit of a crossroad. A crossroad where we can take the road labeled faith, or we can take the road labeled fear. Most people take the road labeled fear. And that's the problem. Take the road labeled faith. And if you choose faith, you're just going to do better. Now, it's your attitude. You have faith. And, here's the thing. If you're going to have faith, you don't want to be new to faith. You want to be an old veteran at faith. Well, how do you do that? Start having faith now. Next thing you know, it's a year from now. Next thing you know, it's 2 years from now. You're an old veteran at having faith. So start today to meditate. And meditate about whatever you believe. Whether you believe in God or infinite intelligence or the universe or whatever, but believe that what you want is going to be delivered to you. Understand, it's not going to be delivered on a silver platter. It's probably going to be delivered with a free pair of work boots and work pants to go with it. And understand that you have to do that. But 6 months from now, it'll already be working. And start today. Meditate every day. Have faith that what you want is going to come to you. I have faith that it's going to come to you.